Welcome to tonight's WPIAL playoff girls lacrosse match featuring the Lady Panthers versus the Oakland Catholic Lady Eagles. There's the draw. Comes to, who do we have?
Taylor Montgomery.
Thank you.
Over to Meredith Kane, and she's going to feed it back to Maeve Clutch, who's doing a double clutch, but that's okay. And Jenny Weehan mishandling the ball, and it looks like Catholic's going to pick it up and get its first offensive play here.
Looks like we were real tentative with our passes there.
Yeah,
causing
a little up.
Here's
They're
the
going to
draw.
let her drive right in and score.
Number 3.
Talk about tentative. Okay, where is their lineup?
Right there.
This one here?
Yep.
Oakland Catholic goal by number 3, Madeline Fitzgerald.
Well,
So, Oakland Catholic, the number 4 seed coming from the weaker Section 2 division, playing the section champion Upper St. Clair's from Section 1. St. Clair winning the section with 2 section losses,
right.
edging out Peters and Lebo.
No,
St. Clair wins wins the draw and takes off on attack. Let's see if they can get their game on here. There's a goal.
There it is by Lane Lohman. Nice try.
St. Clair goal by number 26, Lane Lohman.
2 goals at
Peters and St. Clair may have been co-section champs.
Well, Peters had 3 losses in the section, so.
There may have been with Mount Lebanon may have lost some games due to a forfeit.
Meaning the game that that Peters lost to Lebo is deemed a win.
Yes.
Oh well, in my book we won the section. So if they get a plaque because some girl didn't go to school one day, then good for them.
Yeah. And I think that may be another reason why we're the number 1 seed, obviously, because when you play the games, we lost less games.
Yeah, well, also we're seated first under the Lax Power rating, so it's good under either structure. So, Ed, my main man on the scoreboard here, was worried that game against Peters Township might hurt our seating, but it did not. We're having a little bit of a tough time here with the ball.
Sure are, aren't we?
I think the girls are probably just a little edgy. They should get right out of that. And here comes Rachel with Sarah Fletcher with the check, and Rachel comes up with the ball. Jenny Weehan now moving it up the right side. See if St. Clair can get its offense going. Lane Lohman's going to go hard to the cage
Check.
again.
It looked like rather close to the head.
Meredith Kane with a nice scoop, and there's a call against Catholic. Let's see here, St. Clair obviously is intent to make sure that they don't repeat the start they had against Peters Township, which was very weak. As we said at the end of that game, the key was going to be whether they showed grit and focus in the second half, and they certainly did that, pulling back to 3 goals with 4 minutes to go. So,
Yeah, in some ways you look at that Peters game. Here comes Amy Anderson
She's
on a
gonna
roll,
score.
shoots and scores coming off.
St. Clair goal by number 20, Amy Anderson. I thought about making a comment about her coming back from a concussion and realized how much that annoys me when I'm at the opposing stadium, so decided against it.
McDonald's is next.
I don't think we have time to get to McDonald's. Next.
WPIAL is
next-
requiring Ed to announce various commercials, so
We're
may
gonna-
even
we're gonna
do
get
a
him in.
commercial break. Are you
Are
going to put that on the tape?
Absolutely. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna read it over the microphone, and I'm sure it will pick up on the tape. After we score a couple more goals here. Nice draw by Sarah Fletcher, picked up by Rachel Engel, and another
And dropped.
another drop. We've been dropping the ball a little bit here. Again, I think just kind of that first round edginess. We need to go ahead and get rid of that.
Wow, she's wide open in the center.
Way to go, Jess.
That's a nice
May
save
have
by.
eventually rolled over to pick her up, but
She basically served it right up to Jess's basket, but it's also always a good thing when you make that save. Lane Lohman's looking on fire tonight, running very strong, and here comes Rachel Engel. She's going to cut back to the middle. She's got Natalie Palladino down below. Natalie's going to set it up, maybe think about rolling the crease.
it's tough to cut through. She wanted to make that move, but, okay, so they picked up on our play. Dropping the ball in the goal circle, having the goalie, remove herself from it. So
I like that play.
Permits a substitute goalie, they call it. And that gives the offensive player a chance to just go in and pick it up and safely run it up.
Now, that play they just had where we turned the ball over, you're going to get away with that with Oakland Catholic, but you can't give the stronger teams that kind of a turnover.
Right.
It's just kind of lackadaisical.
Well, we hope that the girls aren't overconfident here, and because obviously you can look at their the records and see who the opponents were and what the scores were. So I mean, I don't think there's any doubt that we should win this match, but you do have to play the game.
Well, they've done a very nice job this year. They've beaten everybody they're supposed to beat, with, I would say, perhaps the exception of Quaker Valley, but I think Quaker Valley is a strong team this year. And they've beaten them soundly.
Sure.
So that's a nice
Right
goal by
into-
Meredith Kane.
Nice feed by
St. Clair
Lane Lohman.
goal by number 6 Meredith Kane on the feed from number 26 Lane Lohman.
Okay, so the Panthers have a 3-1 lead.
McDonald's is proud to be a sponsor of today's WPIAL championship event. We acknowledge and applaud the hard work and dedication of all the participants and coaches. Congratulations on your efforts and a successful season. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This is required. This is not me goofing around.
We should be
A
paid
little
for.
bit of both.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't read it quite the way Ed would have read it. All right, I'll admit
You were-
that. I
You
purposely
were auditioning, I think.
purposely took Ed's announcements so I could add a little bit of.
Flair.
Don't forget this one too, that we need this.
Is this the T-shirt one?
Do you also call a timeout, a TV timeout, so that you can do this announcement?
I'm loving it. Whoa!
Oh,
She's dropped.
Nice
That's-
job there by Maeve Clutch. Now Maeve was quiet. Ooh,
interception.
good job. Oh, I thought Sarah had that intercepted. Nice goal there by number 15. Where's their roster? That goal by Oakland Catholic by number 15, Kate Linden.
So it's 3-2.
WPIAL 2009 Souvenir Girls Lacrosse Championship long sleeve t-shirts can be purchased by downloading the Girls Lacrosse Championship order form from the WPIAL website, www.wpial.com.
Okay, let's get down to some lacrosse here.
Well,
Enough.
yeah, with way too much
The
fumbling.
girls, yes.
Now we're going. There we go.
That's going to be Sammy Pickris took her out. But I like the aggressive play.
Yeah, I do too.
Get us settling down here. Nice cutback.
Ooh. Yes, there.
That's going to be
Yeah.
Sammy Pickris again.
I think they called that open stick on Sarah,
Okay.
and that's one of those. Yeah, that's one of those rules, interpretations where they're both trying to grab the ball and their sticks collide. I never quite understand that one, but
Taylor Montgomery guarding got beat on the roll, but
I, for one,
she
think
tried
that.
to do a backhand and didn't have a good shot.
Yeah, she had no angle there. Number 8 for the Washington Capitals. He can pull that off, but not many others.
So Oakland Catholic
Yeah,
has
so-
a
so
rather
St. Clair
spread
needs to-
offense. Oh,
That's short.
number 2 for Oakland Catholic ties the
Oakland
game.
Catholic goal by number 2, Hannah Linden.
Bethany College is a proud sponsor of the WPIAL Championships. A small college of national distinction, Bethany has been ranked by Forbes among America's top 100 colleges and universities.
Okay, we're ready for this draw. Looks like Meredith Kane's in there.
Yeah, the issue isn't their draw. They've switched out Sarah Fletcher playing on attack wing now, and Meredith's taking the draw. The issue's been
Holding on.
passing and holding on to the ball.
Sammy Pickers comes up with the ball.
There's always a dynamic in a game where you're playing somebody who knows that they have to play well
Oh,
to win. Sammy Pickers.
I'm not sure what that call was. Girl had it in her stick, and Rachel chopped at it.
I just think they should get rid of that rule. It's the stupidest rule. If you're trying to pick up the ball, you should be able to hack at the other guy's stick. It's just dumb. If you can stick check once it's in the basket, why can't you stick check as you're picking it up? It doesn't make any sense. And then you get
All right.
We got the ball back.
you get a play like that.
Nice play by Lane Loman. She rode her out.
Yeah. And the Oakland girl is upset because she figures she was charged out, but that's the way they should.
She sort of was.
Yeah,
but-
but that's the way they should play it. They should be able to bump a little bit
Another one of those rules.
Rachel's in tight.
and
Down
scores.
low, shoots and scores.
St. Clair goal by number 22, Rachel Engel.
St.
Visit Marines.com to learn more about the many benefits and opportunities of earning the title United States Marine. We don't accept applications, only commitments. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Some other ones if you want to. We're at timeout.
Yeah, we're on a timeout, so we're going off the air. We'll catch you in 2 minutes.
Get away. Come on now.
So
All right.
what we were saying when Rachel went to score that goal there.
What
Is
was
it in
I
it?
saying? I don't
No,
know.
I was about to say that you were saying, man, look at my girl go. No, I was saying that in a game where your opponent knows that you're a tough team and they come ready to play hard, you've got to be ready to weather that initial storm. You know, Peters came the other night knowing that it wanted and needed to beat us. I'm not sure if it needed to beat us to make the playoffs, but they certainly wanted to beat us as a matter of preparation. And so they came out of the chute ready to go. And we, on the other hand, were sitting back, and then you can't get in the rhythm.
Stepped out of bounds.
Same thing going on here tonight, although you don't have as much as risk against the number 4 seed. You know, all these teams have played a lot of games and won a lot of games. They know how to win. So you have to be ready for the fact that they're playing you hard. And you got to go ahead and break out, play hard on D, and get that lead so they understand, this is the way things are going to be. Nice save by the goalie.
Doing another drop. That must be the way they're going to get distribute the ball.
Wouldn't be a bad idea for us to do that. The turnovers we had against Peters. Sammy Pickers. Oh, misses the easy ground ball, but she scoops it back up. Nice job. Whoa. She reminds me a little bit of, I like that one-handed play.
She's strong.
You got that right. At some point, they got to blow the whistle for hitting her head.
On the other hand, she needs to
Pass the ball?
look, find the open player when they have 4 people on
Yeah,
it.
when they figure they're going to
Yeah.
clap 6 on you.
But I don't want to take away from her hustle. We sure can use it.
That was a nice play where she was on the ground. She picked it up with one hand.
Here comes.
Nice over to Lane. Nice feed.
St. Clair goal by Lane Loman on the feed
Sammy Pickers.
from Sammy Pickers.
We were remiss in reading the starting lineup here, so I'll go through it real quick. We had Natalie Palladino, number 10, Rachel Engel, number 22, Sammy Pickers, 17, Meredith Kane, number 6, Lane Loman, 26, Sarah Fletcher, 4, Amy Anderson, 20, Taylor Montgomery, 5, Bria Larkin, 27, Maeve Clutch, 37, Jenny Weehan, 3, and Jess Melby in goal for number 24. Amy Anderson took the draw, and it looks like it's going to roll out of bounds, at the last second, the number. Wow, I don't understand that call.
I don't understand
The Oakland Catholic girl
Hit it.
had the ball in her.
Plus, that was off the Oakland Catholic draw, so that should be ours anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it back.
Okay, we got it back
No harm, no foul.
quick. Again,
comes
that's
Sarah Fletcher.
that's just the
If she runs to the goal.
inconsistency that the girls feel too in how the calls are
Nice
made,
pass to Rachel Engel. Oh,
just wide.
Got the ball
But
back.
Natalie Palladino was closest to the end line. We get possession of the ball off the shot.
I don't have my microphone.
Into Sarah.
She's going to go ahead and shoot. No, maybe not. She'll pass it back out.
They may try again.
Triple covered there.
It was wise to pull back.
She's going to go ahead and take a cut in here.
Oh, the bounce came right up into the goalie stick.
That's not a bad play, huh? Get somebody-
No, the challenge is that you have them pinned down deep, but you have to be able to stop that field player from distributing the ball, which we
Well, it's
didn't
particularly
do at
good if
all.
the goalie has difficulty clearing with
Yeah.
the stick, because that goalie stick is hard to clear with. It's a very, and you can see that Jess has trouble. Sometimes it doesn't go where she intends it to go.
True, there's so much more netting in the stick, so
Well, and that
timing.
catching that
release
web,
it.
the shoot. Well, I don't know if it's called a shooting web, but whatever that stitching is across, that is where they leverage the ball. That's hard in the goalie stick.
Maves made a nice attempt, but Oakland Catholic was still able to pick it back up.
Lane Lohman picks her up because she's inside the restraining line.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have that picked up as far as
She's going to score.
nice save. Important save.
Oh, nice job there by Meredith Kane. The girl was not paying attention, and she's got
Oh, nice.
she's got
She should
Sammy
get-
Pickris wide open.
Not able to catch it.
But
Or a
fortunately,
little far
Natalie
away.
Palladino is the fastest kid out there. Come on, Natalie.
Gotta get the ball. Come on, Adam.
Amy Anderson in front. This is a really wise play. You notice how we cleared out of the way, so they get to start. It is a much more effective way than the way we've been clearing out.
Nice check by Rachel
And here comes
into
goal scorer. Yes.
St. Clair goal by number 6, Meredith Kane. On the feed from number 22, Rachel Engel.
So let's see whether the girls don't develop a strategy. What do we have now?
Now we're gonna
Timeout by
Timeout by, okay, now I get the.
timeout by Oakland Catholic, and we'll catch you in a minute. You know, we were just talking off the air about the various ancillary charges that WPIAL has for the playoffs. You know, we're paying $40 for this broadcast, and you know, geez, I didn't think you and I don't get that much, do we?
I think it's many multiples of our paycheck. But you know, I kind of feel like I'm worth more than $40, don't you? You know,
Yeah.
once they say I have to pay for the rights, they should be paying for the rights to have us be the other announcer.
Nice play by Jenny Weehan stepping into.
Very nice play.
Oh, good stuff. Get close.
Amy Anderson, number 20, back. Good to see her back after a concussion. I think it was your kid who threw the ball at her face, Phil. Gave her a concussion. It's called friendly fire.
Yeah.
Now she had a pass in the Mount Lebanon game that was coming at her, and she must have thought she'd already caught it because it came towards her face, and then she moved her stick as if to cradle, but she didn't have the ball yet, and it hit her dead in the mask. She played the end of that game. Okay, so here we're doing this again, and I don't understand the theory here.
There it is.
See,
Fine.
she can't get that pass. That webbing is too difficult. That's not a precise pass.
Smart play by Rachel, even though she is my daughter, where she actually let the ball. You know, the
Yeah, she-
challenge there is, you know, the girls think they know the rule, or they do know the rule, and the question is, will the
officials-
official call it that way? And
Nice
there's
play
a
by
shot.
Lane Lohman.
St. Clair goal, her third on the night, Lane Lohman.
Lane's got a lot of room to motor in this game.
Well, and it's
Yeah,
nice
she's
to
taking
it's
it.
nice to see her. You know, what we say before. You know, teams have up and downs, and one of the factors is they are 17 years old. So
Sure.
you know, people they're not professionals, and it's nice to see Lane is a really good attacker when she relaxes and just lets it go. So it's nice to see her start the playoffs with such a strong surge to the goal. See if Lane can pick up this draw. Meredith did a nice job winning the draw.
She ran out of bounds,
And Oakland Catholic picks it up, but runs out.
Yeah, by the time the Oakland Catholic girl picked the ball up,
She picks up
didn't-
Sarah Fletcher, who's
yeah.
going to work down the left wing. She can see if she has any cutters in the middle. She'll go ahead and cut back to the middle herself.
They double teamed her, but she got
And
the left
scores.
hand, switched to the left hand and made the shot.
St. Clair goal by number 4, Sarah Fletcher.
That was a nice goal, left-handed.
It
I
was,
like that.
yeah.
You
Took
guys
what
predict the mercy roll tonight?
I would predict the mercy roll score right now.
It's
8
already 5.
Panthers winning 8-3. This is the first round of the WPIAL playoffs.
This year, the format is different. Fans, in case you're wondering, used to be the WPIAL had 4 sections, and so the top 2 from each section went to the playoffs for basically an 8-team playoff. Between 2008 and 2009 seasons, they broke the league into 2 divisions, Division 1 and Division 2. It doesn't strictly line up according to the size of the school. Some schools, for example, Seton LaSalle and some others had a choice as to whether to go to Division 1 or Division 2. But when the sorting was done, they end up with 2 sections in each division. So instead of 1 Division 4 sections, they now have 2 Divisions 4 sections. What that does as a consequence is that you have the same number of teams going to the playoffs, 8, but you have 2 different divisional playoffs. So you have Division 1 playoff, which is what we're watching right now, and then you have Division 2 playoff, where they play off against each other. So in Division 1, now 4 teams qualify from each section for the playoffs, so it's less of a
Nice
catfight
play.
to try to get to the playoffs. You recall last year was the first year St. Clair had ever made the playoffs because it's always been in the section with Mount Lebanon and Peters,
right.
and has historically never beaten those schools until last year. The last 2 years we've split with both Peters and Lebo. And last year was the first year we went to the playoffs. This year we won the section. We won the section last year. It was a 3-way tie. This year we won the section by ourselves, although Phil tells me that Mount Lebanon may have had to forfeit a game, which would have improved, at least on the standings, Peters' record by 1 game, so they would have tied with us. But in this booth, we are section champion all by ourselves. The teams from our section that made the playoffs are in rank order: first, St. Clair; second, Peters; third, Mount Lebanon, and third, Franklin Regional; and fourth, Mount Lebanon. And I suspect Mount Lebanon's ranking is just a function of they had to forfeit a couple games. I think they had a player who was ineligible to play who played a couple games, so they had to forfeit them, but they still make the playoffs.
Yeah, because the other team. There's
Amy Anderson with the screen and the shot hits the post. What a nice shot! Some serious pace on that one.
Not everybody went there. They all went to one side.
Well,
Sammy.
they were stacking the right side to set a pick for.
They say that Sammy Pickers stepped out of bounds, and again the referee called that from 25 yards away, and Sammy's back was to the goal to the referee. So
Yeah, so how we saw it is a mystery.
right. We're still dropping some balls, you know.
Yeah. You see,
Really
St. Clair
need to
has
tighten
clearly
up here.
spent a little time yesterday working on making sure everybody gets back on defense. They had some real problems in the Peters game.
Oh,
with,
we sure
being
did. There were times where we had 6 girls behind the restraining line. That's 2 girls that off the post for Oakland Catholic.
Jenny Weehan's going to win the fight to the ball, but lose it. From Section 2, the playoff teams, and again, as you're watching this in August, this will be really helpful to you. Pine Richland is first, Sewickley Academy second, Fox Chapel third, and Oakland Catholic, the team we're seeing right here, fourth. So we play Oakland Catholic. The other opening games are Fox Chapel at Peters also tonight. Tomorrow night, nice save by Jess Melby.
Wasn't able to pick up the ball. Where's it at? Bouncing around in the circle.
Who's the team we lost to?
We lost to Quaker Valley. That's in the. No, they're in.
No,
Division
Quaker
2.
Valley's in Division 2.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
And
I
the
would say
ball was-
2 of the best 4 teams this year in the league, Quaker Valley and Shadyside, chose to be in Division 2 rather than Division 1. So they're both smaller schools, So I guess they chose that over the long haul, that's the right division for their program. Although this year, Shadyside is actually, according to the Lax Power, ranked ahead of Upper St. Clair. Whether they would beat us, who knows?
They're going to call someone for shooting space.
So the playoffs tonight in our division are this game, Fox Chapel is playing at Peters, Franklin Regional is at Sewickley Academy, and Mount Lebanon at Pine Richland.
Natalie Palladino shoots and scores.
Upper St. Clair goal by number 10, sophomore Natalie Palladino.
Just give another announcement, just keep it backing.
At First Commonwealth Bank, education is always a strong investment. First Commonwealth believes that doing the right thing for our community is an investment in our future. First Commonwealth is dedicated to fostering educational excellence and promoting student achievement. Time to be first.
FCbanking.com.
So when we're done with tonight's playoffs, I suspect that the 4 teams remaining are going to be teams that have all beaten each other during the regular season. It'll be a tough next 2 rounds.
Yes, sir.
Sarah Fletcher working down the right side.
Yeah, I think 2 of the games actually are going to be played tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow night is the Lebo Pine Richland game, and the
That will be a tough match.
you think?
Well, Pine Richland's, would they finish first in their division?
I guess that's right.
You know,
And Franklin Regional,
yeah. But didn't we play Pine Richland?
we did, and we beat them. But some of the
It
other
was bitterly cold that
yeah,
night,
it was
I
it
remember.
was a cold day, and it was early in the season, and I do recall that some other either Mount Lebanon or Peters lost to them.
Mhm.
So we'll see.
Jenny Weehan's guarding the Oakland Catholic girl, doing a nice job moving her feet. I think that's their one play, because when they try to dish it off, they struggle.
Maeve Clutch doing a nice job closing the gap.
Yeah, Maeve got her stick in there and was able to knock it closer inward to the field. But that helped Oakland Catholic pick it up. Now Amy Anderson's doing a good job. She's staying on, she's marking her player that they're definitely trying to give the ball to her.
Yeah, number 3 is their center. I think she's probably their strongest player. That's going to be a shooting space call. Oh, she's saying she pushed off Meredith with her arm.
Okay, we'll take that call.
Yeah.
Harris won't coast to coast, maybe not.
Oh, Rachel missed it.
I had a question, Phil. Is Rachel's boyfriend here tonight?
Oh, I would assume so.
All right, he's not allowed to come to any more games. He makes her nervous. Just tell him he can watch our thing on TV.
Broadcast. Jess should step out and pick that up, and she does. There, she dish it off. Got it to Taylor Montgomery. Switches hands. Gets it into Rachel. There she goes. Actually went down to the right level to pick the ball. Catch the ball. Natalie's open. Gets it into Natalie. See if she could roll her. Come on, Sammy, catch the ball. Over to Amy Anderson. We got 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Our Panthers are winning 9-3. Into Amy Anderson. Looks like everyone's starting to flood the right side, and Amy, being left-handed, wants to roll to the left. She's going to go again, I would say.
Number 3 for Oakland Catholic doing a good job seeing what's going on and basically fanning her out wide of the goal. She's going to try to roll the crease there.
Post.
That's like the 4th post by both teams tonight. I don't think I've ever seen so many posts in lacrosse.
Oakland Catholic, girl dished it off to number 15, it's guarded by Bria Larkin. And that was Taylor Montgomery that picked it up and was able to dish it back to Jess Melby. Oh, we're
Here comes
a little
Amy
fortunate
Anderson.
there. Mm-hmm.
She's using her speed. She can go. Whoa, man, look at her go. Nice pass to Rachel. Should be a goal here, and it is.
Rachel Engel, number 22, scoring for Upper St. Clair on the feed from number 20, Amy Anderson.
Amy definitely made that play. Did a nice job though
was
at
beautiful.
the last second passing the
It was
ball off.
it was great because right when they collapsed off Rachel, bang, she gave it to her.
Right. And anyone is able to score. The goalie's at such a disadvantage one-on-one with
Oh,
someone.
you're dead. You're dead. Particularly with somebody with like Rachel, who is equally comfortable with either hand. So if the goalie leans one way, she just shifts her stick and puts it where the goalie isn't.
That was similar to that breakaway that Sidney Crosby had last night.
Except he took it all the way, baby.
Yeah.
Did you notice they solved that guy in the 5-hole?
They
Yeah,
did.
They had 2 big goals in the 5-hole with him. They must have seen something.
Oh,
That
what
was a
play.
beautiful pass.
That was 15 scoring again. But that was beautiful. The three.
Oakland Catholic goal by number 15, Kate Linden, on the assist by number 2, Hannah Linden.
They really played off each other there.
That was a really nice lacrosse play right there. Don't normally announce the assists for the visiting team, but that one deserved it because that's how the game
Yeah.
is supposed to be played. Now I'll make a comment on all these posts, with maybe one exception. The posts that we're hitting are because the shot isn't there, and they're trying to thread it in to too small an area.
Nice play by Bria.
Very nice play.
Also, Meredith Kane just missed. She may have even helped take that. Maeve clutch.
Now one of the things I'll
Give it
note.
back.
One of the things I'll note, that play that Bria just made, those plays are there every game, regardless of quality of team. Nice pass by Meredith to Sarah Fletcher. Sarah's going to run past 37 here. She's going to cut back inside on her. Over to Rachel Engel, and Rachel will go ahead and set up.
So the Panthers have number 45 in. I'm not sure.
That's Allie Lee. It's always good to get another Lee on the field. Allie Lee, her older brother Sean, plays for Penn State. Her other brother Connor just graduated from Pitt.
Shot by Meredith Kane. Goalie blocked it, but takes a nice bounce back to Meredith. Got the ball out. Amy Anderson dished it off to Allie Lee.
Tries to thread it through into Amy Anderson, but not quite tall enough for that pass. Here comes number 3. She's a player. Now she's going to charge this and try to score. This is
Got pretty good speed because Amy Anderson was
1
in.
minute remaining in the first half.
No, that ball didn't have much on it, fortunately. Jess Melby was able to pick it up off the.
Now I like
Short
that outlet play by Jess there. You see how she fed it right to Lane. Lane's open. She didn't hesitate. Gave her the ball right away. One of the issues they have when they hesitate is way too much time looking, and then the defenders figure out there's something there.
Anticipated the play. I'm not sure what the call was.
I
there.
think he's calling her on basically bumping Meredith's body to get position,
Yeah.
and I have a tough time seeing how that's not a good play.
Yeah, she anticipated the pass between.
Yeah, she's going to the ball, and Meredith was there
Absolutely.
too. But we run through people all the time.
Sammy Pickers is trying to.
She's thinking about she's going to thread it through, but shooting space call on 23. 23
Well,
saying that
you
she
know
was
What happened? 23 was not within. What is it? 3 meters
of Amy Anderson.
of her
Yeah.
player.
Yeah, so she followed Amy Anderson and then parked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like a zone violation and
Oh.
shot score. Nice.
Sammy Pickers, right?
Yep.
St. Clair goal by number 17, Sammy Pickris.
You're doing a 10-second countdown if you hear a whistle, I haven't. Yeah, sure.
Score now is 11-4. We have 27 seconds remaining in the first half. We also have Hannah Deal in on defense, number 13. Bria Larkin is playing the deep defensive position. Meredith Kane's taking the draw, and Rachel Engel's trying to come up with it, and they're going to give it to Rachel because she was trying to pick it up, and the girl went around her. I thought the girl did a nice job. Okay, 20 seconds.
Lane Lohman's going to just go hard to the goal here. Oh, lowers the boom and scores. All right.
St. Clair goal by number 26, Lane Lohman.
That's the play that she did all the time last year, and that's the first time I've seen her do that. That she has that run hard to the goal, and then she has a hard, high diagonal shot, and it looks low percentage from us, but I think it's actually pretty high percentage because she hits anywhere on the top of the net on that shot.
It definitely looked like a really acute angle that she was firing
But
from.
she hit the middle of the net going sideways, so I think she,
Must be wide open for her. See if we can't get one more. 12 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Meredith did a nice job. She took the only shot that she had. It was, probably from 15 yards out, but
yeah.
time was running down, and they would have collapsed on her. So we're at halftime. Scores 12-4. We'll catch you in 10. And a few more announcements. We're ready to go. Second half here. This is the first round of the WPIAL playoffs.
Rachel Engel getting the draw after Meredith Kane won it, and she's going to score.
St. Clair goal by number 22, Rachel Engel.
Score now is 13-4. We'll see if the officials give us any indication off of that mercy rule.
No, at this next goal, I'm just gonna let it run. If we're the next ones, if you go under 10, then we have to stop it again.
I mean, I'm assuming, Ed, that in the playoffs that they would go with the mercy
Yeah,
rule.
I'm sure they would. I don't see why it would make any difference. You know, the score of it.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter in the playoffs. It's you win, you move on, you lose, your season's ended.
Man, you sound like an advertisement. Win or go home.
That's it, Amy. Nice dish, and Maeve's trying to pick it up. That's it. She's running. She stepped out of
for goodness
bounds, and they
sake.
called her for the charge.
What's this?
She's
Caught her
saying that she
charge.
stepped out of bounds.
No, this referee over here gave the charge.
Against Maeve?
Yeah, against Maeve for
That's
trying to
absurd.
force her way through that player that had her
I
blocked.
thought she called her for stepping on the line, so
Either way, I think
that one was marginal, but the charge is just flat out absurd.
Yeah.
And you can quote me as saying that. Wait.
Well, you may get you maybe get censored by WPIAL. I'm sure they'll be listening to this broadcast later on.
Ah, well, I'll have to make extra clear that they need to train and hire more and better referees. Because it's been a consistent problem in this game for 4 years.
Well, these are WPIAL tournament referees.
Yeah, well, at least
different than the ones that we
The
get.
best of the best.
Yeah.
at least these three all look like they can run, which isn't always a defining characteristic.
Nice defense by Jenny Weehand, and also Maeve Clutch rolled off of her player to help guard that, and the shot was just wide. Jess Melby's doing a good job so far. This tough player there.
And who was that,
I
number
think
21?
Well,
No, we didn't score, did they?
I thought they did.
they're saying no goal.
I thought she caught it.
I did too. I thought she scored, but I guess she
Or
didn't.
else it hit the post again, and they're calling that against Rachel.
Now, how can that be? She's moving her stick to grab the ball, and the other girl has her stick underneath. That can't be a foul. I don't care if you are a WPIAL sponsored ref. I'm right here.
And Maeve turn around. Meredith Kane did a nice job there.
You can see here, Phil, that St. Clair is practicing a different defensive front. than it's been playing. Obviously, they looked at the Peters game and said, we need to have a different defensive lineup. You've got Sarah playing high D. You got Meredith.
What's going on here?
Number 22 for Oakland was mouthing off. Or 23, don't know.
Missed again.
Now, what could she possibly be saying that would cause the referee to feel like she has to give her a tongue lashing? That's just ridiculous. She clearly is not talking to the referee. She's saying something to the other players. So Sarah Fletcher coming up the right wing. She's got Rachel and Meredith in the middle and passes over to Rachel. She cuts back to the middle.
Needs to watch from behind, and then she's okay. Sarah Fletcher's going out. And I'm not sure who came in for.
Amy Anderson's coming in.
Come on, Amy. Picked up. No, here we go. Number 30. We'll have to check out, see who number 30 is on our team. Maggie Simpson is number 30.
Always good when your cameraman is also a member of the team and she knows everyone's number. Oh, nice goal there by Amy Anderson.
Okay, we're gonna just let it run, I guess.
St. Clair goal by number 20. Amy Anderson on the assist by number 26, Lane Loman.
Yeah, you gave me the hot sign, keep running.
And then you also said that number 40, was it 43? This
Maggie
time?
Simpson.
45.
45 is Allie Lee.
Allie Lee.
So,
Let's see what our lineup is here.
all right, so Phil, what's the run that St. Clair has been on? I know what it is. Do you?
The run?
The run, the goal scoring run.
No.
11-1. The score was 3-3. It's now 14-4. So, after St. Clair was
call.
kind of soft early, they've firmed up on defense and they've been scoring.
What happened on that play there, they got Bria Larkin was just a foot inside the 8-meter line.
Meaning that
And she was so far away that, it was like a zone violation, that similar call that we saw before.
Yeah.
If she would have been a step out of there, she was just within the 8. That was the issue. Oh, that 55 scores.
Who scored?
55 scored.
It stops.
Yeah.
Oh, it stops again.
Oh.
Maggie Simpson.
Central Oakland Catholic goal by number 55, Maddie DiFiore. Almost said Central Catholic.
These kids I know where they're from. That's a little wistful.
So we have 19 minutes and 29 seconds remaining, and Oakland Catholic looks like they're again going to, no. Okay, in this case, we get the ball. So it must have been an open stick against Oakland Catholic on Rachel Engel. They're going to collapse on her. 3 or 4 players.
Picks up
Nice
Amy
job.
Anderson,
Right.
rushing down the middle. Amy with the right-handed pass to Meredith Kane, not Amy's strong hand. Maggie Simpson chasing it down.
Good to see some other players getting some WPIAL experience, and there's Lane Lohman making a run.
Tries a very difficult pass
Actually, I thought you had it.
to Rachel Engel.
See, that play works.
Sammy Pickers is going to try to intercept this, but not quite. Doesn't. Oh, but she ends up getting it. That's good hustle there. Always a good idea if you want to draw the foul, just duck your head and go into a stick. Which is basically what she did there, and she draws the call. Tries to feed it to Meredith, which is not the open pass. It's one of the difficulties these guys have faced this year, trying to pass it to specific people. as
Girls
as
side.
opposed to the open player. Look at Maggie Simpson go. She can really motor.
Did a nice job. She
She-
kept it in.
Yeah, you see, she just ran that down. She is.
Rewarded with the pass back to. Okay, looks like she needs to.
Oh, I like that play. That wasn't pushing. Oakland Catholic girl ran through her. Nice play by
Intercepted,
Meredith Kane.
right?
She's going to score here. And try her old slingshot.
yeah, she was
she
getting
wanted to
ready
do
for-
that slingshot.
And
She ends up
pass
slinging
was
it past
missed.
her own teammate, unfortunately.
Game's breaking down a little bit. But the Lady Panthers have this game well under control. 14-5.
Now, you will recall last year that in this round we squeaked by Fox Chapel by a goal. So this is a substantial improvement. We had an extra game because there was a three-way tie for our section. So we started we opened up against Latrobe, and then this round we played Fox Chapel at Fox Chapel and beat them by 1 goal.
I think even the Latrobe game was a struggle.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't this easy, that's for sure.
Oh, that girl's white.
Nice job by Jess Melby, and Meredith Kane picking up the rebound. And she has an ability to run with the ball that's really impressive.
Right up to Laurel Steinberger that's in. Nice catch by Laurel.
Laurel's going to go
On the
ahead and
run.
set it up behind and over to Natalie Palladino. Natalie a little trouble with the catch there.
Well, foul against Oakland Catholic, so Natalie has the ball. Let's see what she's going to do with it. Dish right in.
Oh, nice play. I like that play by
Lane
Lane
tried to
Lohman.
one-time it, yeah. Looks like she did one-time it.
It almost looked like it just rebounded off the plastic of her stick. You know, bounced right off.
She's gonna get a,
I guess to give her a penalty shot here. I mean, if you tackle her while she's trying to score, that's not kosher.
12 meter, but oh, she went high off the post.
Of course, the difficulty with that high shot, it's a very effective shot for her on the run, but when on that set play, it gives everybody, you have to take a little bit more time to get off the high shot, and it gives the defense a chance to collapse like they did there.
See if they're in. Okay, ball's back to Amy Anderson. Meredith Kane's getting it over to Maggie Simpson. Lane Lohman's looking to cut through, but we'll just send it back to Natalie Palladino, back to Laurel Steinberger. That's it. Switch your hands. Nice job.
Natalie wants to score here.
Did a nice job. She
Went to the-
switched hands.
Went to the left hand.
Just what you have to do.
I wonder if she scores 2 goals if she gets 2 pairs of jeans.
Struggling on coming up with it. There it is.
First goal was a pair of jeans, and maybe like a hat trick is the next standard. Get a stereo.
There's a little bit of a push, probably. Rode her right. But I think that the next game, which would be a semifinal round in WPIAL, I understand will be against the winner of the Franklin Regional Sewickley Academy game, which is being played tomorrow afternoon.
So we play the winner of that game?
That's what I've been told.
Oh, good. So that means that Peters and Lebo have to play each other.
That's the other point.
Yeah. That's good. And I think having a beat, we've beaten Franklin Regional twice.
Oh, that girl had a roll. She could have gone for the goal. I think we've beaten Did we play Swickley Academy?
I'm not sure if we did,
You know what? I think that was in a scrimmage.
but
Early
I
on.
did notice it looked like they'd lost to. It did look like they'd lost to a bunch of teams that we have beaten. I would expect that Franklin will win that game, and I wouldn't have any assumptions about our ability to beat them again. I mean, they've beaten Lebo, they've beaten Peters.
We played Swickley in the scrimmage the very first game.
Okay.
You know, very first verse scrimmage.
Yeah.
3-10. March 10th we had that match.
Lane Lohman showing her wheels here. Nice job. Passes to good pass to Sarah Fletcher. Sarah couldn't quite keep the handle. You can tell how hard she's going after the girl with the ball, that she's mad that she missed that pass. Because it was a great pass from Lane. She and Sarah and Lane were both running full speed.
Natalie showed her speed, you know, caught her from with a 20-yard lead.
Uh-oh. I'm saying uh-oh because that girl was grabbing her face.
That was Maeve. Stop the clock.
Yellow card on Maeve Clutch must have hit her in the face.
Yep.
I saw the OC girl grab her face mask.
So 11:30. So in this case here, we'll be playing one person down for the next 3 minutes. Saved by Jess. Wasn't able to hold the rebound. Came out of the circle,
21,
picked up.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Score now is
Oakland Catholic goal by number 21, Bridget Kelly.
14-6. We have 3 substitutes coming in.
That is a good Irish Catholic name. Bridget Kelly. She's a good girl.
We have Carolyn Rogers in. We have Sammy Pollock in on defense and Hannah Deal. So we switched out the majority of our defense. Who's taking the draw, Sarah?
Looks
Or Amy? Don't know.
looks
No,
like
it was
Lane.
Lane.
Rachel,
So-
I mean, Sarah over to Rachel. Perfect pass. Oh, no, that was
No,
to
Maggie Simpson.
Maggie Simpson. I was surprised that Rachel didn't collect that, and that's because it wasn't Rachel. It was Maggie. But you know what? She's going to make up with running intensity, what she may lack in stick skills. Amy Anderson, uncharacteristic drop.
She's struggling tonight, just maybe with the layoff. But she's shown her hustle. So.
Sarah Fletcher digging hard for the ball. It's a nice pass there by Meredith Kane. Sarah's going to go ahead and cut in and shoot here. Maybe not.
Yeah, smart to pull it back out. Over to Lane Lohman. So, yeah, I don't understand this, with the penalty. You're down a person, but all it does is we only have to keep 3 people behind the restraining line.
Yeah, it effectively
So-
doesn't do anything because it
No.
doesn't affect your defense. And of course, in such an offensive-focused game, it's your defense where a penalty should impact you. Or if the purpose of the penalty was to, in fact, penalize the team that commits the infraction. Oh, Sarah
Nice.
Fletcher knocking the ball out from behind the stick on number 7 for Oakland Catholic. They're trying to pass it back into the goalie, and they succeed. And number 3, their strongest player, I think, does a nice job on the outlet.
Yeah, just a little shuttle pass.
Maggie Simpson again showing her speed. Look at the wheels on her. Amy Anderson
Dropped
almost got it.
Nice save by Jess.
Very nice save. I thought that was an excellent shot by number 3.
Looking over to Sammy Pollock.
She's a nice player. Okay, now here we're going to get into the quicksand mess of.
Yeah, we've spread out. Everyone has a player.
I don't understand
Oh,
this. What is
get
going
rid of
on?
the ball, please.
Okay, now that achieved absolutely nothing. I'm sorry.
That caused more problems. Now, let's see if we.
I mean, she could have
Fortunately, we got the
given
ball.
her that ball without triple coverage early on. And 34 is, remind me?
Sammy Pollock.
Okay.
No, that was an open stick. But Lane was just ready to grab the ball when they checked it. Though I thought that was a fair play.
Yeah, well, like I said, they just do away with that stupid rule. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Shoots and scores. The girl number 15 was wide open.
Oakland Catholic goal by number 15, Kate Linden.
Okay, up 7 with 7 to play. Believe it or not, we closed this to 3 the other night, so we need to go ahead and,
Put them away.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
stop dropping the ball and giving it back to them. And
Seem to have a lot of subs in there too, don't play together.
that's true.
Yeah, fortunately, we do have, we are giving several players some experience here.
Losing an awful lot for next year.
They weren't able to run the ball down. See, I liked the move Laurel Steinberger was just doing there. You know, on the whistle you have to stop, but you know she's in an offensive position. The ball's rolling way out of bounds down there on the defense. There's Jess being challenged again. Get it into the circle and stop it. There we go. You know, she's been challenged.
All right, we use that
No.
play, all right. Good move.
Jess better get back in the goal. Well, that was 2 seniors that were, you know, we're just really, the game's disintegrating here at the moment. Need to concentrate a little bit.
Unfortunately, so's the time.
Yeah, our opponent, I don't think they're going to be able to, their Hannah Deal did a nice job.
They fire it now.
Carolyn Rogers picked it up and gave it over to
Yeah, everybody's got it.
Jess Melby. Sammy Pollock.
Sarah Fletcher's going to come out of the scrum with the ball.
Yeah, that's
She's
right.
gonna go ahead and feed it over to Lane Lohman, and now we're breaking away. And Oakland Catholic's actually doing a good version of what in basketball is called a full court press. They are pressuring the ball right from the goal mouth. Okay. That doesn't work very well. I think Natalie was thinking about passing it to maybe Sarah.
See, now we're double teaming the field player. She's got some good good speed. So what I see, Amy Anderson is marking one of the Oakland
Here
Catholic
comes,
players.
Meredith Kane going to come straight down the middle. She's going to go right to the goal. She'll pick up coverage and wheel out. She's got Lane Lohman up on top of the offense.
Okay, I think her and Rachel will try to run something. They haven't run it all game, haven't needed to.
Oh.
Well, I know Meredith wants to score, but that wasn't the play to, you know,
I don't
need to
understand.
do some.
Oh, great
Sure.
job by the goalie. Was that a goal?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the goal by Rachel.
St. Clair goal by number 22, Rachel Engel.
So we have
Okay, we're 8 goals ahead again.
4 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. Looks like the Oakland Catholic are going to have a goalie substitution.
3 times. We gotta re-announce him about 3 times. This guy's good, dude. He's good. Thanks, man. Good luck, you know. I'll be watching the scoreboard minutes.
Yeah, I think we've done it enough. I think people are gonna get McDonald's. Enough and buy Comcast.
Have you had any luck on the field hockey stuff?
I am, well, the spring was really bad. I'm getting there. It's coming. Right next week.
Did that woman send you her resume?
Didn't send me, other than that number, other than that phone number, I don't have it.
So we have number 2 with the ball for Oakland Catholic,
The Fort County.
moving the ball around. We have
One of our
about 4
coaches
minutes
plays
remaining.
College field hockey would love to be interviewed. And Amy told my wife, I'm Andy Fletcher. My wife told her to interview, and when you're ready. just
So we
send
have
me an
Meredith
email, I'll
Kane
track down that
guarding.
girl
There
that
looks
you
like
recommended
Taylor Montgomery
and make
now
sure
is
she sends it to you.
on the Oakland Catholic girl behind the goal. And Jess Melby stops the. She was trying to pass the ball into the center, up to Amy Anderson.
Yeah,
Tough
I'll
pass,
track her-
and a
I'll
real
track
nice
her down,
catch
and
by
I'll also
Sarah
track down
Fletcher, pulling the ball
this
back.
girl from this coaching.
Sarah's taking it to the
My wife.
goal. Now we have Laurel Steinberger, number 23, getting it over to Rachel Engel. Back out to Lane Lohman. Lane looks like she tried to dish it off.
All right, that's
know,
the play
see-
that's been killing us all season.
Yeah,
Triple
I think
co-
it's that, you know, if they call a play, our kids run the play
Yeah,
and don't say, well, it's not going to work, and that person's covered, you know, they feed it in. Yeah,
it's a very nice play. This is number 2, right?
yes.
Oakland Catholic goal by number 2, Hannah Linden.
Score now is 15-8 with 2 minutes 44 seconds remaining. Yeah, in that case, that was similar to what occurred on one of an earlier St. Clair goal. All the defenders left their players, went to the Oakland Catholic girl that was running the ball down, and the Oakland Catholic girl dished it off to the open person, and one-on-one.
Presto Chainsaw, goal. Yeah.
So,
Well, the main thing that we need to get, the habit that we have to break if they want to keep winning is passing to a good player when they're double covered.
nice save. Nice.
Now we got our backup goalie in here. Did you announce that already?
No, we didn't.
Number 9? Ah,
Ashley Alo is our goalie.
very nice stop on a. That was a beautiful save on a point blank shot by one of their best shooters. And a nice outlet pass too. Good job by Ashley. That was Ashley Claire's sister.
Here,
So
here comes Allie Lee. dishes
passing
it
off
in
to Sarah Fletcher. Is
She
working
wants-
through some serious traffic, but not going to be able to do the triple. Oh, she is. She picks it back up.
Gets it over.
And
net.
Allie Lee has the ball here. And she's going to go ahead and. Allie being a big soccer player, so like Rachel Engel, who also plays a lot of soccer, and of course, number 10, Natalie Palladino. We got a bunch of soccer players here, a lot of similar concepts in terms of how you set up your offense. And I must say, a much more interesting game but then I'm biased.
Here, this is a different goalie for Oakland Catholic, and that's the first time the goalie distributed the ball tonight.
As opposed to putting it down in
Right.
the goalie circle.
One
So
minute remaining in the game.
I guess their starting goalie wasn't comfortable with a tough shot. Came in 21.
Oakland Catholic goal by number 21, Bridget Kelly. Bridget Kelly. So good girl. It's a beautiful Irish name. Speaking with the middle name of Kelly, I'm particularly partial to that one.
Who else do we have coming in now? Sarah Fletcher's going out. And we have number 32, Barry Kramer, in the field now. So we have Sammy Pickris in, Maggie Simpson, I know Carolyn Rogers is in, Hannah Deal. Got the whole roster in. Great to see. Here we are in the WPIAL playoff match and have the game in hand. There's less than a minute, 6-goal lead. Girls have been, they've been playing a good 10 minutes.
Maggie Simpson again proving I am the fastest on the field. I'd like to see a foot race between Amy Anderson and Maggie Simpson. Who else? Natalie Palladino. I think Natalie probably take him in the 400. I'd like to see him in a 40 though.
Ball's into Sammy
Nat-
Pollock.
Because Natalie's a lot taller than the other two, so you get a longer distance, that stride's going to take over.
Big fight. Laurel
Let's see if we can keep them
Steinberger
from
was
scoring
chasing
again.
it.
Oh, nice play by number 2. She's a good
Yeah.
player.
Well, they had to have some. Yeah, she's going to get score.
10, 9.
Stop.
Thank you.
Oakland Catholic goal by number 2, Hannah Linden.
So, score is 15-10. Really isn't indicative of.
No, at 14-4, we basically let
Shut
off
down.
the gas, and appropriately so. It's a good thing for the team, and it does matter to have a lot of these players out, getting in the field, playing in the playoffs. You notice in that Peters game, a lot of girls are playing for the first time in a big game, and they were playing tentatively.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oakland wants
3,
one more shot.
2, 1.
Off the post.
0.
Wow,
Took a shot from the 25 and bounced off the post.
that was something else.
Wow.
Upper St. Clair will advance into the WPIAL semifinals. The game will be at North Hills, and we hope to be able to tape it and maybe be able to broadcast that.
And I'll make a prediction when you're watching this in August for next year. The Oakland Catholic team next year is going to be good. Kate Linden, Hannah Linden is a senior who scored all those goals. Her sister Kate is a junior. Number 3, Madeline Fitzgerald. Number 7, Grace Anselmo, a starter. Bridget Kelly, number 21. I guess she's a senior, but they have a lot of juniors and sophomores. Look like a strong class coming up. So it'll be interesting to see them when we face them next year.
Sounds good. So we will hopefully catch you on Tuesday night for the WPIAL semifinals. Good night.